Hello, on Tam BOTC channel. We're gonna do Enderal. Uh, let's get into this. This is the second time playing this. Oh, stupid cord is tangled. There we go. Get up. I heard we might be getting a Divinity, maybe Original Sin 3, and will it be similar to Baldur's Gate 3? That would be cool. Let's see. I need to go to my channel so that I can buy some things. God, there's a lot of quests. Put that away. I'll put it away. What's going on? Is it the A button? Any dumbass thing? Hell. Here's my video. I'm gonna turn that down. There we go.
Greetings! Let me think. Ah yes, this young woman who owns the gallery in the South Quarter looked a little distraught when I last saw her. I think business isn't going so well. Maybe you could try to talk to her, see if there's anything you can do.
Okay.
Yes? News. Where have you been these past moons? The whole city's talking about nothing else but the mad... News. Where have you been these past moons? The whole city's talking about nothing else but the Mad Magister. 30
Okay, well.
Oh, boy. How could something like this happen within the Order?
No, so I'm guessing my, hold on. Yeah, my left trigger is having trouble. Great. It's wonderful. Bear quarter.
Just have to live with it.
Some shifts never end.
Just one quest so far. Arcade House. Oh, I can sleep here. Hello. What? I didn't do anything.
That was your last mistake.
What did I do? What? Okay. Doesn't say anything about me not being allowed in there. I didn't touch anything either. The hell? Dancing nomad. Okay. Cicero.
Stew, roast pork. Anyone?
Malfash's blessings. A little bit of this and that. One. And our room's looking for you. It's no Ark Noble quarter, but it's
How
warm
am I
and
supposed to pay that
Wait
much?
a moment.
Bloody cutthroats.
You're an outlander, aren't you? Only if you know what to look for. I'm one myself, so I do. Balhazel, pleased to make your acquaintance. Tell me, if you're new in this city, are you perchance also looking for work? Excuse me, what was I saying? I'm looking for a hand. It's simple. I want you to find something for me. You know, I'm a healer, just like my father was, and my grandfather before that. When he came to this country, he did so because he had been hired by an Arca noblewoman, a bright lady who valued science and the arts of healing. In any case, my grandfather spent a large portion of life working for this lady in an old, abandoned fort near the now deserted village of Fogville. Together with a good dozen other apothecary, he planned for my father to succeed him. But before he had the chance to, the mushroom plague occurred.
Okay.
Yes, that one. The spores of those mushrooms have literally sucked all the life from the forest and its surroundings. Plus, they are a threat to everyone who comes close. It does seem likely, doesn't it? Both my father and I have asked my grandfather this question too, but he has always denied it. The plague was a magical phenomenon, a freak of nature, no more, no less. Those were his words. However, I've made some troubling discoveries which have led me to doubt that. I believe the plague might have been fabricated. Well, this is exactly what I want you to find out. Unfortunately, the noblewoman who my grandfather worked for has long been dead, and she was the last in their bloodline, so I couldn't find any answers there. But the old fortress where they worked still stands. Look at me, you'll have the answer. I'm old and far from made for the road to begin with. Furthermore, all those undead who've been roaming the wilderness since that red madness began don't exactly make the idea more inviting. But don't worry, if you succeed, I'll make it worth your while. Isn't that obvious? Because I want to understand. You know, we Arzalines believe in the debt of blood. If my grandfather committed a crime, it is my responsibility to atone for it. Plus, I believe that if there was a way to, well, to cure that plague, it is hidden within that fortress. Whatever harm the mushrooms can do, they can also reverse it. My father never cared much about all this, but I'm different. If there's one thing I want to achieve in my life, then it's clarity. Reports, scrolls, samples of their work, anything that could be of relevance. Just look around. Do you have a map? Here,
Kinda.
the fortress should be in this area. Best you take Myra to Fogville. In the village harbour, there was a hut where my grandfather lived when he was off duty. Chances are you'll find a key to the fortress there. Good luck, and thank you. If you have found the material, you can find me in the Undercity, near the old waterworks. My laboratory is there.
Mead, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
Ahoy. An outlander.
Now
Isn't
you're
this
quite
nice?
right. How about a little bit of fun? Hello, handsome.
Okay.
You know better. So.
comes a point when you just have to live with it.
Oi, you there. Don't look at me like that. Stop ignoring me. You bloody flooded your eyes at me, woman. You think I haven't noticed, don't you? You say sorry at once, so I'll smack your mouth. Oh, that you'd like to know, huh? So you can deduce her, me Bernadette. Don't bloody think I'm stupid. Uh-huh. Then you want to deduce me, don't you? Of course. What else would you want? I knew it the moment I saw you. Okay, then listen up, pal. I'm way above your league. Apologise. Right now, or you'll see me get real angry.
Okay.
Oh, well, you're lucky I'm having a good day. Next time I won't let you off that easy.
Okay.
Bread! Taste it now, our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread! You there! You look as if you could do with a Well, it is fresh and it is tasty. What are you getting at? Certainly! A pleasure for the young and the old, for the tall and the small. See for yourself.
Okay.
Hello.
Malphas's blessings.
Move along.
You don't know shit, boy. I'd rather go tap dance in front of Truchessa.
An outlander. Isn't this nice?
You'll never meet, aren't you?
Stay away from those olive-skinned
People say your country has been reunited
They
again.
lure you in with nice words and big
apparently the one
promises,
who's
then
now ruling
bang,
it is a
you put
monster.
your cross under a contract. Makes you a slave for a lifetime.
Oh, but this isn't nice. Why would they do that?
Because they're a greedy pack who have as much decency and path abidingness as a bloody Vatir, that's why. I tell you, boy, I am so sick of those fucking glittery liars. If I were the Grand Master, I'd have thrown them out of this country long ago. Bastards, all of them.
Hmm? And if I am, what is it to you? Listen, I know you mean well, but not now, please, not now. Huh, help. Who are you, Lorem Waterblade reincarnated? Aye, maybe you could help me, but I think we both know what that really means. You want money. Everyone wants money, it's all that keeps this bloody world moving. That bastard Gulfer proved it. I shouldn't talk like this to you, but still, please, just let me be. Just go.
Okay.
You're an outlander, aren't you? I can tell. Tywin Summerfield, by my path, accountant of Screws, Hats, Odds and Ends Incorporated. Even though I doubt the two of us have common ground, so to speak. Doesn't matter. Maybe I'm mistaken. Work? No. That is... Maybe yes. You do get around quite a lot, don't you? You certainly look like it. Fine then. I suppose it's worth a try. There is something in a person of your talents could come in handy. A grand-scale assignment we recently took on. One of our customers ordered replications of several Pyrean artifacts. A most exquisite wish, of course any of our people could fulfill. However, our current problem is that we still need many of those artifacts originals to work with. If you could recover those originals for us, you would be generously rewarded. Here, these are some of the ruins that might be worthwhile visiting. Splendid. Come back once you've found something.
Walk blessed. Greetings.
What? What do you want?
My sir.
Hmm?
Hello. Hello.
Huh? What do you want? Malfast's blessings.
Okay. Man, my throat.
What? What do you want?
Guess we go for the marketplace.
Walk blessed.
Okay.
Oi, you're a traveller, aren't you, myself? Just a few words of friendly advice.
Walk blessed.
You're an outlander, aren't you? I can tell. You don't... Ah, and did I forget to mention that we are the number one supplier of the Holy Order in terms of metalware and starring technology?
Yeah?
Sir?
What do you want? Information? What do you mean? Let me see. That's not very much, but fine. A couple of moons ago, I had a really strange guy as a customer. He wore 2 sabers, like those coal people do, but when he moved, he was really swift about it, like he was some kind of thief. I think he was an assassin, as they call them. Quiranian contract killers. You can hide within a fortress, but they'll find you. Somehow break into your room and kill you in your sleep. And unlike those everyday scroungers, they know how to wield a sword, like Loram Waterblade did. Who knows? Maybe that'll help you. Walk blessed.
Sir?
Uh-huh. Walk. Yeah? What? That wasn't enough? Huh. Let me think. Yeah. There was that wench once. A farmer. She came running into the city as if chased by the Black Guardian and told the guards something about an ambush on her farm. Nothing unusual, you could say, especially nowadays, but apparently the bandits were led by a mage. And, well, if you can believe that farmer woman, she conjured the sunfire down from the sky. Green fire, lightning, the living dead rising from the ground, a wild mage. In other words, one of those sinistropes. But she also knew elemental magic like the keepers do. I wouldn't want to come across someone like her.
Okay.
Walk blessed.
Monsieur?
Now, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Let's see what I can sell to you. On a sec, I'm trying to check something at the same time. Oh, they have Danny Phantom stuff and Beavis and Butthead in Fortnite. Interesting. Huh. Almost done here. Okay, done. Oh, my phone's about to die. Just realized. Hold up. Let's charge it then. There you go. It is charging. Alright, what should we do? 2 Swords of Plains. Nothing really to sell there. Wait, is that mine? Seriously? Even though I had that. Now this. That. I'll take the Iron Helm. That. Okay. All right.
Walk blessed.
Huh?
A foreigner, huh? Well, you've chosen a strange time to visit this country.
Okay.
If it's clam and fish you seek, then come and take a good long peek.
Let's go. I sell them.
Well, look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your way around?
Uh-huh.
The city can be quite a maze if you
No,
don't know it.
I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
I guess I accidentally sold these to you. Sneak better.
Walk blessed.
There you go.
Some things never change.
Well, look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your way around? The city can be quite a maze if you don't know it. Right, you're from Ostian. I almost forgot. They're quite fascinating, these places, aren't they? You can climb high, and you can fall just as deep. And every place vibrates with life.
Found out this guy and somebody will be running into our potential romance characters.
Here, put this on. And before you ask, yes, it's necessary. Just trust me.
The spirits are prone to the workings of this.
What?
Red madness. Pray. Honor
Yeah.
your path and serve the order, and nothing shall happen to you.
I don't know if I'm a
For the
fan of
Lord
this look.
holds his protective hand over us, as he has done for a millennia.
That's it.
Who are
And
you?
why is it Malphas who carries the Sun Temple on his back? Isn't that a gesture of servitude?
No, Malphas carries the Sun Temple because he also carries humanity. Without the benevolence and sublimity.
Okay.
A penny, my sir. Please, just one penny.
So, about this fever. Usually those gifted with magic have to report their talent to the order.
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices and killed himself up in the temple. Oh, Malphas, what has become of this world?
Walk blessed. So many strange faces. Well, isn't it nice?
In the shackle? Huh? What the? I beg your pardon? But by the righteous path, this is incredible. I've never heard anything like this before. Tell me, my friend, where did you learn this? Who taught you poetry? Blazes, you're self-taught. Malphas truly did bless you with talent. Tell me, may I interpret your poem? It's just I have to.
Sure, be my guest.
Well then, I hope this is not too much of a leap, but does your first line, the one with the dancing elder between fire and ice, deal with the socio-sexual isolation of old people in feudal societies? I may be wrong, but that was the first thought that came to my head. No, not at all. I was particularly moved by how you used onomatopoeia in line 4 and 6. Do these brutal noises at the end of each verse symbolize the hedonistic, violent way of life among the common people who have absolutely no regard for the lonely man?
Sure.
Phew. Well, that's a tough one. To me, it sounds like the inner voice of a murderer. Yes, exactly. He celebrates his bloodthirsty way of life. In the fangs of violence, my heart laughs. And then, suddenly, justice ends him, which is once again conveyed through those guttural noises. And I have to say, how you use the uneven number of verses as a metaphor for the discord that results from such a lifestyle is nothing short of brilliant. If that's what you meant by it, of course. You did, didn't you? Well, you know what? They wouldn't. The common people, they don't even understand when I tell them I'm a poet. Poet, they ask? What kind of profession is that? So now I simply tell them I'm an innkeep. That is something they are able to grasp with their limited intellect. Easy answers. That's what people long for. But you know what? I would rather die hungry than become one of those soulless pot boiler artists who make a fortune off their stupid stories. Like Jonas Schmid does. Do you know him? Mundane rubbish. That's all he writes, but you'll find it on every bookshelf. It's a disgrace. Pure and simple. What kind of question is that? How can something that so many people like not be rubbish? Of course! Not everyone has been blessed with an artist's intellect, you know. There are two kinds of writers. Small minds who give the common people fodder that helps them feel smart, and true artists who want more from life. Those who create, with no greed for gold and fame, bound solely by the calling of the muse. Of course I am. I wish it weren't true, but it is. If only there were more people like us.
My prince.
Listen, what happened at the marketplace is
Midnight.
horrible. I just want you to know that my family
Yes?
and I include
Yes?
Excretion.
Thanks. Yes?
All right then. I think I better get going now. Walk blessed.
Advance the fleet! Always forward! Always forward! Forward for the glory and honor! The spears of the red...
What?
So many strange faces.
There is a frick ton of stuff going on here. Bathhouse. Is that a bathhouse here?
Greetings!
Yes? What is this? Some kind of scam to lure me into a dark alley? Forget about it, Eterna. I know you're kind.
Now shove off. Of course. Especially to people of your kind. Now excuse me. I have to go.
Wow. Who are you?
Well met. Malthus blessings.
Some shifts never end.
Is it important?
Walk left.
Compares to my golden hair.
He'll play all of the songs from his
Yeah,
latest
bathhouse.
song. And now, brace yourself. Word has it that at the end of each performance, he takes one woman up on the stage to sing, "Thou art my sweet spring blossom" for her.
What? Oh, by the 7, that's my...
Weird. Is your name Fluffy? Oh my goodness. From Harry Potter, any chance?
Now, come on, just a little
What
to
the
the
hell?
left and...
Whoa!
Blasted blazes! You are really starting to annoy me, you know that? Oh, now look at that. A visitor. Great. Just great. What do you want? Are you here because of the placard? What? By the 7? No! Don't take it personal, but you really don't look as if you know much about Starling craft. What I am looking for is an adventurer. Someone willing to take over a very important task for Horst and me.
Okay.
Yes, Horst. And no, he is not my imaginary friend, but this gorgeous example of Enderalian metallurgy and Starling ingeniousness right beside me. My personal centurion, and soon my new body.
Alright.
Yes, steel instead of flesh, energy instead of blood. Away with this useless shell and its pathetic fugacity. In Horst's body, I will live on forever. You wouldn't understand this even if you'd been my apprentice for 15 years. If it helps you, just imagine that I transfer my consciousness, my soul, into Horst's body. And by doing this, I become him. Apotheosis, that's what the scholars from Kyra call it. Man's ascent to something higher. A deity, you could say. The only logical response to current events, by the way.
Okay.
Ah, red madness. Death of the Lightborn. You don't need to be one of those keepers to see something is happening in this world. It's going south. And other than the Holy Order and his new Nehemi's magically gifted pals I am no friend of, trying to pray away such threats. We need to change humanity. The apotheosis, the overcoming of our fleshly nature, is the first step. Unfortunately, I seem to be the only one who sees it that way. But hey, that's their choice. Oh, with this and that, errands, tasks your rough hands are better suited for than mine. But first, we need to find my assistant, Pathira. She's gone missing.
Okay.
Oh, now look at that. A visitor. Great. Just great. What do you
Excellent,
want?
beat out.
Are you here because of the placard? What? Someone willing to take over? Yes, Horst. And yes, steel instead of flesh. Ah, you. And the only logical response. Ah, red man. It's going. We need to change. Oh, with this and that. Well, I suppose she took a flying unicorn to old Aeronath. I don't know, sod it, else I wouldn't ask you for your help, would I? For his completion, Horst is asking something important. Some kind of steering unit, you might call it. Pathira and I have done research and found out that Dalmaric and his cohorts in Thalgard worked on a machine there that might employ a similar mechanism. Even though I had strongly spoken out in favor of an armed escort to send with her, Pathira had insisted on going alone. And surprise, I haven't heard from her since.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. But as I said, she insisted. You know, she's of the lone wolfish type, if you get what I mean. Here, this is the place where Pathira said she would set up her camp. From here, she planned to go explore the nearby ruins. And please don't die, else I have no idea how to get Horst up and running.
All right.
Something that makes it the ideal place to go if you're suicidal and you're looking for a quick way out. You're an outlander, aren't you? How can I explain that without going beyond the scope? Dalmaric. Does the name ring a bell? He was an arcanist who lived about 2,000 years ago. Back then, the Order planned to build a second great city here in Enderal, situated in a region we now call Goldenforst. But, as it turned out, the place was everything but a good choice for a settlement. No crops would grow there, and the water made the settlers sick. So 3 years after the founding of the first settlement, Malif, the Order forced the settlers to abandon the mission and return to Ark.
Why does this music remind me
things are with vain
Mass Effect music or
personalities,
something?
Dalmaric, who had been in charge of the mission, didn't like that idea at all. Malif
Almost
had been
has
his
the
dream,
tune
and
of
so he
that
wanted to hold on to it
menu
no matter
music
what
of the
the
first
price.
game.
One of his ways to do so was a device he called the Sun Wheel, an old Pyrean construction which was meant to make the barren lands fertile again. You can figure out the rest.
It has,
One night
of course,
there was a bright
Skyrim
flash
vibe
of
to
light,
this
and since
song
then,
too.
Thalgard has been contaminated. Apart from a few animals and the Sunborn, savages whose brains have been rotted by the green fog there, it's deserted. In the first few centuries to follow, the fog spread as far as Goldenforst, but by now it's receded from there.
Okay. The hell? Why can I sleep here? What? He's got a lot of food. Well, now I'm healed. I am getting so many quests, it's crazy. Is that armor? It's kind of cool. What's this?
Under the city, deep in the caves, he waits for us.
Yes?
Hello.
For a room.
Do come back.
Yes?
Are spoken, and you giggle. The best wine in all of Enderal.
Well, aren't you quite straightforward? Most
Nazim.
people wouldn't dare ask.
Like
I'm a
Nazim.
half Quirian, as you've probably guessed, but I grew up here. If I may say so, there's something foreign about you as well. Ah, a Neremes, a rare sight these days. I'd like to ask what brought you here, but the innkeeper will cut my pay for each minute I don't play music. Which one would you like to hear? Sure.
Beautiful and proud, the ruler of the Undercity, Vatira was her name. She was feared and desired. Beggars, thieves, and murderers were falling at her feet. As mistress of the castaway, she was worshipped and revered.
Excuse you.
Vintage wine and silken clothes, jewelry and tongue of gods, penny loots and contraband were passed.
Walk blessed. Oh, you're an Eterna, aren't you? Your ears, they look different. I mean no offense, really. I'm just, well, curious. On Narum? But that must have been horrible. I heard that Eterna don't have any rights in Narum and are treated like animals.
Haven't I talked to you last episode?
You know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to go travel myself. Who knows? Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand. Anyway, thanks for your time. Walk blessed.
Beautiful and proud, the ruler of the Undercity, her sinful womb bore fruit, and horror grew along. The healers had no remedy, no one could prevent.
Okay.
Confinement and delivery before the moon had waned. 2 monsters grew beneath her heart, her body it was.
Midnight. Between cobblestone and excretion.
Yes?
Between darkness
Yes?
and light. Hurrah! Hurrah! Advance the fleet! Always forward! Always forward! Forward for glory and honor!
Walk blessed, my friend. You look disheartened. I have just the right thing for you. A visit to our gallery. Dozens of beautiful paintings by different artists, each of them a treat for the eye. Come now, for tomorrow you may not have a chance. No? I thought so. Then have a nice day. That's one way to put it. Truth be told, if the Golden Sickle doesn't decide to leave a barrel full of coin on our doorstep tomorrow, we won't be able to pay rent much longer.
There's a lot of goddamn quests.
Especially now that my esteemed mother has decided to play hermit. Wow. Listen to me. A month ago, I would have been too proud to admit this. Now I shouted at a complete stranger. Well, what I said. For months, she has not reacted to our letter, nor sent one herself. And what's worse, she hasn't sent us any new paintings. Which is one of the reasons why this place isn't going so well. And in case you wonder why we just don't visit her, my mother was always a little... special. And where she resides reflects that. The Dark Valley. You do that. That's... quite the offer, to be honest. A word of warning in advance. I cannot pay you. That is, unless you're interested in a painting from Prince Myth. But I warn you, they're as bad as his poems. A little detour in a place swarming with undead eager for your blood. Right. I hope you know what you're doing. I really do. But still, I guess I'm too selfish to decline your offer. It's worth a try. My mother and I, we don't exactly have a... good relationship. But still, I need to know she's all right. You said you travel a lot, so you have a map with you, right? Show me. So there you go. That's where her hut should be, at least approximately. Good luck, and thanks.
Okay.
I understand your turmoil, madame. But still, right now, the Order cannot.
Waste a keeper to search for a pathless heretic? That's it, isn't it?
This is not what I
Skinning
said.
rats again.
But what you thought.
Lovely.
You know what? You should be ashamed, all of you. When I was young, being a keeper meant something. But I suppose those times are over.
Anything else I can help you with, madame?
That is some sick armor.
What is it? Oh, whether there's something troubling me? Let me think. Yes, for example, that the Holy Order, since that Aranthiel is holding the reins again, cares more about digging up Pyrean ruins than taking care of the people of this country. Ugh. Forgive me, I shouldn't have said that. It's just... never mind. Is there something you need? I need to get back to the shop. No, I appreciate your offer, but it would be too dangerous. This would have been a mission for a keeper, but they are too busy polishing their armors. Oh my. Well, fine. Who am I to reject a helping hand? I am missing someone, and I'm not speaking figuratively. My son, my only son. It's complicated. Have you ever heard of the Brotherhood of Kor?
No.
I see. Then you haven't been in
I've
the
heard
city
of the
for long.
Brotherhood of
The
Steel.
Brotherhood of Kor were
Does that
pathless
count?
ones. Heretics, as the Order would call them. They demented the divinity of the Lightborn and instead prayed to some barbaric deity called Kor. Initially, they were ridiculed, but thanks to their leader and his talent to poison lost souls with his ideology, more and more our people, especially Sublimes, converted to his cult. And, well, among them was also my son, Rucus. I don't know where I failed as a mother, I really don't. 4 times a week I took him to the chapel to pray when he was a boy, and I always kept him away from dangerous influences. Girls, boys, you know what I mean. But apparently that wasn't enough. He was one of the first to convert and take those ridiculous vows, even though he wasn't even 20 winters old back then. I suppose there's only so much you can do as a parent.
Okay.
A vow of silence, and please do not ask me what for. It has something to do with the followers of Kor believing language somehow poisons the mind. Some pathless rubbish. Yes, because the Order, Malthus be praised, banished them from the city. The Kor didn't bother too much, but apparently one of their seers has had some kind of vision only shortly before that happened. She saw an island in the Red Sea near Doomville. So, this is where they went. They built a small settlement there about 5 winters ago, and Rucus went with them. No, nothing. But even so, I wanted to know he was all right, so I paid a myriad warden to, once each moon, fly over the island to see if everything is in order, so to speak. And, well, this is essentially what's troubling me. For 3 weeks, the island has been deserted. No sign of life anywhere. Thank you. That means a lot to me. If you could find Rucus, I would be happy to reward your efforts. You see, I just want to know if he's all right. Pathlessness aside, he is still my son. Anyway, best you talk to the myriad warden in the South Quarter. He can take you somewhere close to the island. I will be in my shop.
All right. Oh, why is my A button not working? Wait. I can click A on her, but I can't. Okay. It's weird. Yeah, I can click A on other stuff. I'm clicking A, it's not doing anything. That is weird. Yeah, why can't I click down what she was doing?
What?
An Obolus, my son, please.
Alright, I guess we go back to what's his name.
since the bodies.
The same play. Day after day.
This is a cool city. Like, I hope that when the next Elder Scrolls, I almost called it Skyrim 2. Speaking of which, they just made a trailer for Skyrim again, releasing on Switch 2. I don't care for the Switch 2. I thought the commercial was kind of funny.
Okay, almost there.
Interesting, that's for sure. Wait, wasn't there doors to Barrack Quarter on the other side? Why couldn't we just go to that?
Malphas's blessings.
Hey, I know you. You run errands for the keepers, don't you? Is it true what they said about the Magister?
My glimmer at the horizon. Is this important?
Has some cool armor.
Hold it, my sir. No civilians beyond this point without explicit permission. Who are you, and what leads you to this holy place?
Business. I'm just Bard Valvera.
Who are you?
These mages.
Oh,
Is this important?
and who's your companion?
Marijo de Luna from Ostian. Esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin. Archmagister Marijild sent for him. Didn't he tell you?
Brother, did you get my letter?
Ah, yes.
Well, that
I
does
did.
sound like him.
Magistra Yela approved
Fair
your
enough,
request.
you may pass.
We will take
But
care
show
of it
this
as soon
place
as
the
possible.
respect it deserves
Your
in this
sister will
area.
be fine. I'm certain.
You too,
of it.
Meister de Luna.
Good. That's good.
You have my word, fair lady. Thank you. And you.
Sun Temple.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Well, that went better than expected. Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's all that matters. Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more about this employer of mine. His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of Narathzil Orenthiel's former followers, which the new Grand Master, Tealor Orenthiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch-enemies of the Order. They usually wear green, while the Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Narathzil's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the Keepers like having him around. Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the fever. Come, follow me. Huh? Keep your chin up. All right, here we are. Hang on.
No. That's not how you do it.
Blast it! I'm just being careful. We
Like
have to.
heck we do. Give me that thing, now. Blasted, blistering blazes. That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you, we should
Meister
be
Firespark.
careful. What? Now who the heck are you? Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
You hired me. The Magister, don't you remember?
Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger. So why are you here? Had any luck?
Just spar. And yeah, we did find something. I
suggest you first of all tell me when I allowed you to drag your drinking mates up here. Do you need me to explain the meaning of the words highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular fellow over here needs your help, to be frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so? And what exactly has that got to do with me? Let the Keepers and their holy rituals take care of it. What is it with the costume, anyway?
This man's magic is different, Meiser. Just feel his aura and you'll see it. Plus, he's from Naren, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that fever of yours. All right then, this will tickle a little.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
right. This aura does
It
feel
frickin'
different.
Jason seemed
Complex
double.
somehow and powerful.
Ugh.
And do you really want to tell me
hell.
you've only recently discovered
Vision
that
really
talent
is
of yours?
messed up.
With that
Oh,
aura,
hi.
I'm surprised that you haven't turned into an Obaya by now. Fine. Well, that is, we will help you. But first, tell me everything. How you got that magic, and how you met that Scrounger.
Okay. Oh, now I'm sitting over here.
Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there. Not that it's much of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off.
Okay.
By all that's holy, I won't start playing your tutor now. If you don't know about the basic functioning of magic, then read something from Ballador Goldenstein.
The glance on the sea of eventualities. Alongside, but apart from the reality we're in right now, exist countless other realities, in which some events have different outcomes, so to speak. A version of this very same room, for example, with the very same people in it, only that Meiser Firespark's beard is on fire. And what defines an Arcanist, someone capable of magic, is that he or she can see those other realities and let parts of them come true.
Well, look at that, Jasper. You surprise me.
That's what I'm being paid for.
How powerful an Arcanist is depends on 3 factors. How far away are the eventualities that he can see, how well he can bring parts of them into our reality, and finally, how well his mind can handle seeing other realities simultaneously with ours. Lighting a candle is easier than calling a meteor from the sky, to speak plain inal, but as I said, read Goldenstein if you're interested in the topic. I'm not going to waste any time with lectures.
Okay. Can I have your green drip, by the way?
Well, that's probably a sign that you should go easier on the booze. Skill, whether of physical or magical nature, isn't gained through touching some stones, but through hard work and discipline. Even though this screwball Enderalian talk of paths and predeterminations tries to tell us otherwise.
Okay.
Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now we should...
It all begins with the dreams.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug like you. Lashery always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Tealor Renthiel here, didn't you, Meiser? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the Veiled Woman said this. It all begins with the dreams.
What? Is that true? Oh. Then, this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore, tell me again, what exactly did you see in it? A room? Well, this is strange indeed. Anyway, for now all that matters is that we get that magic of yours under control. Whatever you clairvoyanced back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months.
Okay.
Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to handle all of these possibilities, so to speak. The ritual the Enderalians practice to get the glance under control is called the Journey to the Water. Put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough, we Neremes know of a way to quicken that process. A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is. Her name is Lashery, and you should seek her out as soon as possible.
Okay. Hold on a sec.
She's currently in a ruin called Old Rationgrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you. Give me that map of yours. Okay, now you'd have to be a total idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and show me what your trip to the Sun Coast brought forth. Hopefully, more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
Quite a character, isn't he? But I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my friend. I'll see you around.
Okay. Let's zoom in. Okay.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Never walked back.
Oh, you're here.
Let's see. Is this a fast travel thing? Huh.
Huh?
Have your armor?
What, you mean the living dead, the Watirs everywhere, the frenzied civilians? I'd say this country's seen better times. But at least something happens. It makes this place less boring.
Alright.
Keep your chin up.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Always complaining. If this is really such a bad place, why don't they just take a trip to Thalgard and try to settle there?
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Now a good pipe.
Huh?
Let's see.
Can I help you?
Quarter.
An outlander. What are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Okay.
Move along.
Marketplace. Yeah, there's a lot of freaking quests. Kind of overwhelmed by it all. Okay, there's something over here.
My sir?
Do you know the aged man of
Uh-huh. Yeah? What do you want?
Okay. Where's this lead?
Yes? Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? Well, the Golden Sickle is the oldest merchants' guild here on Ark. We represent nearly half of this land's trading power, from dates to shadow steel. And, of course, we advocate for path-abiding trade in the name of the Lord.
Okay.
Yes. Contrary to some other so-called businessmen, we respect the holy verses when doing trade. We stand for hard work, path-abidingness, and love of our craft.
All right.
Well, that's simple. Whoever wants to be part of our guild has to work towards the benefits of all other Sickle merchants. He or she swears to respect our principles and pays a monthly token fee to the guild, depending on the volume of his sales. In return, that merchant benefits from our contacts and is eventually granted the Golden Sickle's badge, which marks him as a merchant of trust. Walk blessed. Walk blessed. There's always work. But if the Sickle were to trust every day laborer who came along, we would have already gone bankrupt before the first vassals had even set foot on this land. If you really mean it, then you will have to prove it. It's that simple.
Hold on a sec, I'll be back. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that.
Well, just ask around and see if you can lend a hand. And now excuse me, I've got business to attend to. Are you joking? Are you just plain stupid? You haven't helped anyone yet. Don't waste my time. Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself.
Food, that's all you sell. Okay.
Walk blessed.
Lie to me. It's a big building, holy crap.
$50, $75.
There are so many damn like quests. South Quarter. Let's go to the foreign quarter, I guess.
Monsieur?
Indeed.
As I said, the offer stands. Just think about it, okay?
Huh? What do you want?
Take care.
Huh? Can I help you?
Why is it leading me in there? Search for Jasper and the Dancing Nomad.
As I said, the offer stands. Just think about it, okay?
I will. Take care.
Huh? What do you want?
Hey, you came. Come on, take a seat.
Just where did I put it?
So, tell me, how are you holding up? It must have been quite the whirlwind. Yesterday, a refugee from another country, and now a prodigy with a magic great enough to impress old Bushybeard. Well, that's good to hear. I'm quite curious to see how things keep on with you. You're different. I noticed that the time we met. Anyhow, tell me, what do you make of this country now that you've had some time to look around? I figure it must be quite the change from Nerem. Shoot. Yeah, I can picture that. You know, this is exactly the reason why I love inns so much. The sky can rain fire out there. In here, you'll always meet laughter and good humor.
I don't like
Not
the
to
way
mention
that
the good
man's
looking men and
dancing
women.
over there.
Absolutely. Though I think I've seen enough of this place by now. Of Enderal, I mean. There's a ship sailing for Calais next morning, and as it seems, it will be the last one for quite some time to come. Who knows? Maybe they still have a cabin to spare for a handsome treasure hunter. Oh well. This entire thing was more a coincidence than planned anyhow. The Order needed someone with skill and discretion, I was around. End of story. I never intended to stick around for much longer. Heck, me as an ambassador of the Holy Order, could you imagine that? Not one step further, O fair maiden. Drop your garment so we may both bathe in Malphas's holy light. Actually not that bad, don't you think? Well, what good is a frown anyway? What matters are results, not attitudes or intentions. What does the wise hermit say? Nothing is of less importance to the saved than the reason for their rescue. The only difference between a mercenary like me and a holy warden is that I'm at least aware of the fact that I do what I do for myself, and no one else. I'm trying to say that all those heroes and self-declared messiahs are no better than everyone else. In the end, we are all selfish, because we always act in accordance to what we think we have to be like.
Sometimes I feel like
So yes, maybe
don't know
the
what to
keeper saves the
commentate
farmer
on.
from the bandits. But at the end of the day,
Technically
he
my
does it
first
because
time
he sees
really
himself
getting
in a certain
through
light. You know,
this
the funny thing is
game
that a lot of times,
using
it's
Skyrim
especially
assets
those who
and
think of
such.
themselves driven by a higher purpose who are the really dangerous ones. They don't understand what drives them, and that makes them easy to manipulate. The only thing left to do for the capable hate-monger or tyrant is to somehow combine his own ambitions with the mental image of this person. And presto,
like
you've
a
got your
Resident
perfect
Evil
puppet,
tyrant.
only waiting to dive into the next hail of arrows for their honor, their religion, or whatever they thought of this time. It's just so idiotic, you know? The world would be a much better place if everyone could just acknowledge that the only reason we're here is that we want to be happy.
Okay.
Really? I was half expecting you to throw insults at me. That's what people usually do when I tell them that. But I guess life is full of surprises. Anyway, I'll take my leave now. I very much enjoyed our talk, but the ship to Killet leaves before the first cocks crow tomorrow, and I want some more time to think about it. Keep your chin up.
Like the other one is flirtatious.
Roast pork. Anyone?
Is it important? Oh, you're not from around here, are you? I know.
Okay. Oops. Frick. A sec. Just freaking drop something. There you go. Okay.
We always go too easy on this guy.
Yes?
Marketplace. Is there anything in the marketplace? Let's check. What's this quest? Ask for work. I already asked him for work.
If only that man knew a thing or two about reliability.
Wonder how I get to the Undercity.
Can I help you?
Stop ignoring me.
Yes? Greetings.
God damn, look at all the frickin' quests there are. Go with the towers.
Kirash, what the? You gave me a scare, damn it. What do you want? I beg your pardon? Grunting? I'm praying. By the name of the sun, don't you Sharis have any decency? Shall the ghosts of the sand take you, you ignorant excretion of a desert worm? You rancorous child of a camel? You... Wait a second. What is that? Ah!
Um... Oh, what the hell?
What the blazes was that?
It's your mother. What do you think?
Oh, really? Saldarin, shield me from your wit. What I mean is, how the heck does a troll get so close to the city gates? These guards are getting sloppier by the week. Anyway, I guess I owe you some thanks. Without your help, that would have ended differently. Now, excuse me, I have to get back to the city.
Yes?
Hello. Walk blessed.
Need a flight. Oh, are those travel points? Those towers are like fast travel points? Interesting.
Yes?
Okay, we might have to go to the inn again.
Move along. Hello.
Malfas's blessings. And our room's looking for you. Good. We'll open up the room for you. And please, no shady business. We walk the righteous path in here and don't want any trouble.
Please, sit down. Please, sit down.
Hey.
Stew, roast pork. Anyone?
Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the old fortress. I'll wait for you in the Undercity, in my laboratory.
Hmm?
That's just how it is.
Ah, you're a day laborer, aren't you? Poor you. I know how much convincing it takes for old Mendelez to give you a proper job. But it's your lucky day. I actually have something. Yesterday, I lost my necklace here, somewhere in the trading post. It's small and silver-colored, and it's very important to me. I wanted to go look at myself, but I'm lucky if I find time to breathe with all that work we have to do. What do you say? Find that necklace for me, and I'll tell Mendelez what a great addition to the sickle you'd be.
Okay.
Well, is that so? Then maybe you better ask some muckkeep outside for a recommendation. Shove off! You're... But it's... I wanted to go look at me... What do you say? Find that necklace for me, and I'll tell Mendelez what... Darling, if I did, I wouldn't need your help finding it, would I?
Well...
That's a deal. Good luck.
Okay.
Hey. Sorry, no. But thanks. Ask the others.
Huh?
Oh, you want to impress good old penny pouches, don't you? Hey, there is something you can do for me. Just in front of the trading post, there's an old beggar. He stinks like a bloody badger and keeps on asking every passerby for money. So he'll be hard to miss. Get rid of him, and I'll tell our quartermaster what a good fit for Sickle you are. I don't know, best give him a good beating or something like that. You look as if you could do that.
Okay. Let's see.
Well, good luck with that. Especially since the beggar doesn't even exist. I, for my part, will speak out against you when Penny Pouches asked me. If you ask me, the last thing the Sickle needs these days are more ruffians of your kind. If you're so eager to beat up people, then go talk to Rolata. We don't want you. Now let me get back to work. There's much to do.
Move along.
Mead, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
Okay.
Yes, you can. Take these papers here to the farmer. Eljas Goodwill. That saves me the cost of a courier. Doesn't matter. Just hurry.
Okay.
He works at Borik's farm on the farmer's coast. Fair skin and orange hair. You can't miss him. Good luck.
God damn, there's a lot of quests here.
Hello.
Monsieur?
I forgot to use the bed. Right.
Greetings. Greetings.
Monsieur, good evening.
Walk blessed, friend. How about Myrids? What is there to tell? They're beautiful animals, majestic and wild, and dangerous if you're unlucky enough to run into and tame one. In the time before the Blood Moon Revolt, a long time ago, tame Myrids like this one here was a really rare sight. Nowadays, though, they're pretty common, at least here in Enderal. Pity, somehow.
Okay.
I guess that sounds stupid, but I sometimes long for the times my grandfather lived in. Being a Myrid Warden was far more prestigious back then, and even fared with Sublime or Keepers. Nowadays, well, you can guess. Riding a Myrat has become as ordinary as riding a mule. But, who am I to complain? Oh, well, that's hard to explain. They communicate by clicking sounds. I, as a warden, have been trained to hear them, but you probably can't. And through those clicking sounds, I also tell them where you want to go, before you mount them. Obviously, that only works for routes that the Myrat already knows by heart.
Okay.
Sure, where to?
Oh, wait. It travels as well.
Good evening. Huh. So old God's hand did find someone after all. I'm glad she did. Yes, I can take you to this island, but be careful, will you? The last time I went there, I think I saw bone rippers from the distance.
What the hell? Where am I? What is that thing? Oh my gosh. Holy frick.
Monsieur?
Lockquest.
What?
Monsieur?
What's that sound? Is this the Undercity?
been hit myself.
Obulus, my son, please. The Lord will redeem you for your kindness.
What?
Across the land, spreading terror
As you like.
Oh, I do need this stuff.
Well, yeah, that's what I'd call myself. Even though I'd wager those fine misers and dames of the sickle would disagree. Let me put it this way. If you're looking for equipment, I'm sure I'll have a thing or two which might pique your interest. And I'm not averse to a good find of yours. Safe travel. What? Well, yeah. Let me put it this way. Borrowed items? I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, that should be it.
Safe travels.
Move along, huh?
Walk blessed.
I think I've seen you before, haven't I?
You're an Eterna, aren't you?
Do you know who those
Your
wild mages
ears,
up in the
they,
temple are? I
they
mean,
look different.
sure,
What?
once the Grand Master trusts them,
Oh,
we'll
does he
write about
now?
his decision.
Good old Milbert and his
Still,
silver tongue.
I don't know.
Now he's found himself a lackey to do his dirty work for him. Let's make this short. I'll keep the key. No idea what he told you, but it wasn't the truth. Because if it were, you sure as fuck wouldn't be here.
Good pipe of peace, man. Why is that stuff so expensive?
Let's see. Why is this so stupid?
Milbert. I'm sure he told you about the raid on our village, didn't he? Well, there's one thing he didn't tell you. After those fuckers killed our parents and tried to break into our house, he left me behind. Took all the valuables he could carry and just ran away. If I hadn't managed to flee, he wouldn't have shed a fucking tear for me. But since fate was so kind to me, things turned out differently. I made it out alive and walked all the way to Ark, where I thought he was. So, you'd think he was glad to see me when I found him in these tunnels, wouldn't you? Well, you're wrong. He let me sleep in the room he paid for from our parents' money, but made me feel as if it was a privilege. And guess what? That hasn't changed. Until today.
Yes. He pays for my room in the barracks, but that's about it.
There are only two people strong. When Mother's ordered them to come along.
Okay. What the hell?
Where happiness and peace forever.
This thing's not working.
They left and sailed across the mighty sea.
Are you deaf? I said no! But obviously I need to put it another way.
Their stocks were running low, yet they endured their woe. Praising Mother's wisdom day by day.
Moving. Where's my character once in a while, dude? Frickin'
Fine. Fine, I get it. You win. I'll tell you where the key is. But don't expect too much. The money's almost gone. Close to the entrance of the pit, there are some barrels. I hid it there. Go. And do what you have to do.
One man took the fight. He sacrificed his life for his people.
He has to. Yes.
What is it? Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you, but trust me, they don't come cheap.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Just move along, will you?
That's a nice dress you're wearing there, sunchild. I'd be careful. Some people have been killed.
Dress. Not wearing no dress.
All right, sunchild. Stop right there. Hand over your money, and we might let you live. Play the hero, and well, you fill in the blanks. Did I ask you to talk? Give us your fucking purse, or we'll make you. You think you're tough? Huh? All right then. Let's do this the hard way.
Where's my weapon at? My magic at? Sake.
want? What do you want? To cock at me? Just like...
Blazes, damn it, this is ridiculous.
It's called life, Nathalia. 30 per sheep, and not one penny less.
Oh, let the flesh maggots have you.
May your path always be even, my dame.
What? I don't see how that concerns you. Don't you have some theatre play to attend to, Sunchild? Help me? Well, I doubt that. That is unless you have a pouch with 300 pennies to give away. Oh, and maybe 2 sheaves of God's tongue to go with it.
Okay.
You're really nosy, you know that. But fine, what bad can it do? That son of a Virtue over there, Cabal Thorwall, he's the only merchant in the Undercity who still has Vinroot in his stocks. But since he knows that, he sells it for a price that would have upper city snobs running away screaming. Well, and if the apothecary in the pest house doesn't get new roots soon, the infected they treat there will start dying like flies within a day.
Alright.
Sure, by day, and by night I work as the Grandmaster's personal Kalian dancer. Jokes aside, nah, I'm just an errand girl. But down here, having paid work is already something to feel blessed for. You're no alchemist, are you? Aye, red vine root is the only thing that can help get those flesh maggots out of an infected body. I repeat, can. Even with a proper treatment, most people don't make it through. Maybe you could, aye. I guess it'll be worth a shot. We need at least 10 sheaves so that the apothecary can make use of them. And I don't want to seem ungrateful, but don't expect to get anything in return for your help. Fine then. Good luck.
Oh, by the name of the sun. Won't this ever stop? Tell Nathalia, the apothecary, or whoever sent you that the price stays. It does actually, yes. But it does not change the fact that I need to live somehow too. And that 300 per sheaf is already a fair price. Go on, ask those upper city merchants. You're lucky if they sell it below 500. Listen, I know exactly what you think. This ruthless bastard, how greedy, how evil, and so on and so forth. But that's not how it is, believe me. So, back to business. Are you looking for supplies? If not, just shove off. Yeah, now that's a surprise. I expected a speech. Here you go. Pleasure doing business with you.
Huh? Blazes? You're serious? Where? On second thought, bet I don't ask. Thank you, Sunchild. You saved a lot of lives today. Thank you, Sunchild. You saved a lot of lives today.
Bloody wench thinks she's Vata incarnate. She'll get what's coming to her. Soon.
An Oculus, Meister, please. The Lord will redeem you for your kindness.
Move along.
Find so little money.
Place my money on the attorney. I live and learn.
What? That's all you got?
What do you want? Ranma Rasha's home for lost kittens. Honestly, if you need to ask, then you sure as fuck don't belong here. Go back to your bathing houses and galleries, Sunchild. The father will know what to... Ooh, how eloquent. You're from the surface, aren't you? No, don't say anything, I can tell. No cave dweller gets that much sun on his pretty face. So, you want to fight, huh? Oh, you're the sneaky type, aren't you? That look in your eyes. The constant twitching in your fingers. I can tell. Fine, why not? I don't care about style, as long as you can fight. You do know that we're not doing tumbles down here, right? If you fight well, you can make a lot of money fighting here. But if you don't, well, you can imagine. Usually, yeah. Sometimes the loser pleads for mercy, but the crowd doesn't like it. Oh, sure. Sometimes they even come down here and read us quotes from their verses. Jokes aside, I couldn't care less about what the Order does or doesn't know. Down here, the rules are different.
Well, for what it's worth, I don't particularly enjoy seeing some baby-faced boy have his head taken from his shoulders either. But these are the rules. And if the stakes weren't as high, everybody would join the party in hopes for treasure. And frankly, for some people, the pit offers a chance at something they wouldn't find elsewhere. The chance for a better life. But I don't think you, as a sun child, would understand. Huh, alright. First of all, you'll need to sign this, though. If you can read and write, sign with your name. If not, with a cross. Thank you. Then we can start right away. And, one more thing. I always found this a bit silly, but the crowd always wants a name they can shout to the ring when you're bashing someone's head in. You know, the fighter, the butcher, stuff like that. So, what do you want? Great. Really. Fair enough. If you want, you can dive right into the ring. There'll be a pack fight in a couple of hours. Eager, aren't you? Good. Just go down to the training dummies. I'll call you when we begin.
Mesdames and messieurs, a cordial welcome to the Dust Pit. You know who I am, I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight! Today, there are 4 rookies in the ring, and they all share the same dream, to become the champion of the arena. Oh, can you see them shiver, the sweat glistening on their foreheads? They are afraid, and rightfully so, because they know only one of them will leave the pit on both legs. Mesdames and messieurs, I proudly present Kata Tanner's daughter, called the Storm. Simael Roth, called the Vagabond. And Tamas Shagar, also known as the Derwish. And last but not least, the unknown warrior who is only known by his moniker, the Destroyer. Now, enough of the words. Fight!
Huh. God damn. God damn it.
Not bad.
can't see the audience.
You know the rules, Rasha. If we don't get the money until tomorrow, there will be consequences. So handle it.
But... fine. I'll see what I can do.
Good girl. Relata Shera. Well fought.
Just so many fights, so little money.
Do this.
Ah, you. Well fought, really. Here's your share.
150, okay.
Should have placed my money on the Eterna.
Pardon my language, but none of your fucking business. Well, come by in a couple of days and ask again, will you? I got things to take care of. So long.
Move along.
Do you hear it? Do you hear him talking to us through the depths? It's...
There a way to open this door? It's not.
An obvious, my sir. Please. Lord will...
I don't know if we can use that run glitch in this too.
Like the bites of Kelly.
Okay.
That's just bullshit. I told her not to fall for it.
Staff of grounding, interesting.
penny, my sir. Please, just 1 penny.
I'm free. Marketplace.
Sir?
Not as many people probably want to watch this game. I might switch to Skyrim again.
My sir.
But I can always come back to this. Where do these both lead? Marketplace.
Hmm?
1/4. Should level up some stuff. Okay.
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
Walk west.
Yes, I've heard as much. Poor gods. This Quiranian Shriamgar surely lit some fire under their buttocks. But he's right. Hard times we are in if a troll can roam so close to the walls, while the guards play Morala's dice in the tavern. Anyway, thank you. I'll sleep a lot better now that this thing is over with. Follow me.
You're gonna.
You again. Thanks again for your help. How's Whirlwind doing?
I said to follow you.
Here you go. This is Whirlwind. You get him for free, as promised. Take good care of him, will you?
How would I like to call my mount? Let's call him Donkey. Hello, donkey. Let's see. I don't even know where I would go from here, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. Huh. So many goddamn quests. I'm just kind of overwhelmed. Um, Alright, I think I'm gonna stop the stream there. Sorry there wasn't much action going on in this playthrough. I should get back to Skyrim or do Witcher or Bioshock next time. Just got achievements. But if you did enjoy, remember to like, share, and subscribe, leave your comments below, and I'll see you next time.